Hello, folks, and welcome to another one of our adventures. I am here today with Here and There Chronicles. Hi! And we're at Mount Carmel Cemetery in Hillside. Sorry, I just had a brain freeze. So join us on one of our adventures. So we are here at Mount Carmel Cemetery. Hope I'm saying that right. And this is Al Capone's stone. And it looks like some people have left some stuff here. A lot of people love to visit his grave. I heard it's very, very popular. And it looks like they left some stuff over here too on his actual stone. Right here, they got some Fannie Mae candy, and they left a nice cigar. Yeah, so it says Al Capone, 1899 to 1947. He lived a pretty good life.
The life of crime.
Yeah, the life of crime is right.
And much of his family is buried here too. His mom,
yeah.
his father, a lot of his brothers.
Oh, yes.
Maybe some children and nephews and nieces.
Yeah, so this would be his mother's. She was from 1867 to 1952. And then this would have been his father from 1865 to 1920. And then maybe one of his children?
I think that's his brother.
Or his brother, yeah, sorry. 1894 to 1974. And I'm not quite too sure who this would be. But
possibly another brother?
Yeah. From August 3rd, 1918 to February 13th, 2004. Yeah, so it looks like a lot of his family members are buried here at Carmel Cemetery.
And I gotta say, Al Capone and his father and brother Frank were originally buried at Mount Olivet Cemetery in Chicago, and then they were moved to here in Hillside at Mount Carmel's to be with the rest of the family.
That's pretty neat.
Yeah. And the headstone still is erected at Mount Olivet.
Good to know. Very, very informative. And it looks like there's some more relatives. Matthew N. Capone from 1908 to 1967. And then this is from 1895 to 1924. And then we have a Ralph.
That's definitely his brother.
Yes, from 1917 to 1950. And then looks like another relative. From 1906 to 1980. Yeah, so it looks like a lot of his family members are buried here at Carmel Cemetery, which is really nice to come and visit and just pay your respects, I guess. Not too sure where he is, but may he rest in peace. This one here, folks, is a pretty neat and interesting stone. Really nice.
Very popular. Her name is Julia Bucola Petta. She died when she was giving birth to a stillborn baby, and when she was buried in her wedding dress, and her mother, after all the burial and stuff, she kept on having all these dreams that Julia was still alive and like kind of like acting up and moving around in the grave. So her mother, Philomena Bucola, she kept on trying to get Julia's body exhumed. And finally, she was given the okay to. And when she was exhumed, she, her body was not decomposed. Just a little bit of her arm and the baby that she was holding were completely decomposed. But she just looked fresh as can be. And the mom, Philomena, she took that picture of Julia in the casket. And this is, I don't know if I said this before, but this is known as the Italian bride.
Oh, wow.
And then this picture right here is Julia when she was on her wedding day.
That's a beautiful wedding dress.
Yeah. And this is a very watered down story.
Yes, really nice.
And there are stories that this area being haunted with a person that could be considered as Julia, roaming around the area. A lady in a white dress just kind of lost or whatnot.
This is the Bishop's Chapel. Wow, this is a really neat stone. It's really neat. But I bet the doors in there are locked and you can't go in there.
Yeah. I tried before.
Yeah.
And the stairs walking up to it is like nice.
Yes. And all the nice, like, they have like the flowers and stuff. Pretty neat. Yeah, I just love all these different types of stones. They're so nice.
The other day when I was here recording, I was seeing it's such a beautiful panoramic.
Oh, yes, you're right, Jana. It's really nice.
I know that this cemetery, Mount Carmel, and also Queen of Heaven across the street, they have such a rich history of headstones and everything.
Yeah.
And you really can get lost in the beauty of all the architecture and workmanship.
Oh, yes, you can. Some of these stones are really beautiful. They're just so neat.
And viewers, if I don't know if we're really supposed to be standing on the grass. I know
Yeah.
I don't mean any disrespect. Michelle doesn't mean any disrespect.
No disrespect at all. So please forgive us if we're stepping here and we're not supposed to. Please forgive us.
But these headstones are very pretty too.
Oh, very nice.
Part of the bishop's stuff.
Yeah. So you got like this really nice, beautiful pieces, and then right above it, you have this nice one right there. So that's really pretty. I just love all the artwork. It's nice. You know, Jan, I just thought of something. When you go to like gravesites and stuff like that, it's so nice and peaceful.
It is, and they don't even talk back to you. So nice and quietly.
It is. So this is the Bishop Chapel. It's a nice headstone.
And a lot of the bishops and cardinals are listed on here.
Oh yeah.
William Porter, first Bishop of Chicago, 1844, 1848. Was his services for bishop. I believe James Quigley, second Archbishop of Chicago from 1903 to 1915. Samuel Cardinal Stritch, fourth Archbishop of Chicago, 1939 to 1958. And then Joseph Cardinal Bernardine, seventh Archbishop of Chicago, 1982 to 1996. And then other side is Patrick Feehan, first Archbishop of Chicago from 1880 to 1902. William O'Brien, Auxiliary Bishop of Chicago, 1934 to 1962. And John Cardinal Cody, sixth Archbishop of Chicago, 1965 to 1982. And behind the plants it says, "And when the Prince of Pastors shall appear, and you shall receive a never fading crown of glory." 1 Peter 5:4.
That's really nice. I just love it. It's just so nice and peaceful. You can just come and visit, and
Yeah.
so nice.